Alright, we're coming back. We are going to start some of the Tiny Tina's... what is it called? Tiny Tina... I forget what it's called. It's the Dragon Keep DLC here. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep is what we're going to start. Oh, I don't need to do that. I need to put that back to where it was. There we go. That works. So we're going to start that tonight. We actually just did end up finishing up the... well, we ended the last about half hour or so was the ending of the... My mom's name is Tina. Oh, that's cool. And you said one of the coolest streamers I've watched. A lot of people thank you for that, Timmy. I mean, I'm genuinely a nice guy. So, I mean, there's no sense in being rude to people. I mean, if people are rude to me, then I just kind of brush it off and just move on. If they want to waste their energy on being rude, then let them. But you know what? I'm just here to have fun, relax, play some games, and enjoy it with people who want to watch. I may not be, one of the most entertaining streamers. I don't go over the top. I don't yell and scream, but I'm just here to play games and have fun with it. So, but yes, we are going to play Tiny Tina. Started in that. We finished up the Hammerlocks big game hunt. Then we went through the last of the 5 Headhunters DLC we needed to do on Wambam Island, or I call it Wham Bam Island. And now we are off to the unassuming docks. No, we're not. I went to the Hollowed Hollow. Why did I go to the Hollow Hollow? I had the unassuming... Did I move it before selecting it? You think I'm in a thing? Well, thank you. I think I may have hit the thing. Yeah, I hit Hollowed Hollow when it was supposed to go... Wait a second, where the heck is it? Can't believe I messed that up. I was all ready just to go right into it. Alright, why isn't it here anymore? Unassuming docks, yeah. I must have hit the thing. Anyways, alright, now we will get into the unassuming docks. Take Animusic on out, and we'll get into the unassuming docks where we will start the Tiny Tina DLC, and we'll get a little cinematic here to open things up. So I'll let that play, and I like the interaction that they have with everybody.
Once upon a time, the Vault Hunters played a game.
The world is on the brink of going boom boom. This is our most desperate hour. Unless we make a stand here and now, we're gonna die.
I really like Tina.
Now. Roll for initiative!
What's initiative?
It says which order we attack in.
I punched the initiative.
What's going on? I wasn't paying attention.
Tina, why don't you start over?
Welcome, fine ladies, to your first session of the most coolest game in the world, Bunkers and Badasses! As your bunker master, I will be spinning today's tale of fantasy and...
Wait, why the hell are we playing this kid's game?
Oh, maybe because... Shut the hell up, Morty!
Tina? She's right, though. Shut up.
Well, our vault hunting buddies beat the slamma-jamma out of that Hyperion informant downstairs. I thought we could play a game. Now, pick your characters. You got the Necromancer, the Commando, the Siren...
Siren. Dibs. My siren's name is Brick, and she is the prettiest.
Tina, why don't we just start now and figure that out later?
Come on, girl. You know we gotta wait for Roland before we start.
Oh.
Tina, Roland's not coming, right? He's not here anymore.
Yeah, he's probably running late or something. We'll just start now. So, like I said, roll for initiative, suckers!
Assault on Dragon Keep. Probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite. I really like the first DLC pack. The whole, the pirate
you arrive
themed.
at the docks of Flame Rock Refuge.
But,
this place used to be really
this
nice.
one I do
Handsome sorcerer messed
really like
everything
as well.
I say we head toward the town to investigate.
I do really like this one as well, just because I do like the medieval theme, and it's pretty long. There's a lot to this one as well. This is going to be a good way to finish off our playthrough and cap everything off. So this one may take a good week or two after this. So Of every Pikmin game, there are rare games. Have I played Splatoon? Yeah, I've played Splatoon. It's one that I don't own for the Wii U, but I have played it. It is a lot of fun.
Didn't you just say the sorcerer messed up the town? Why would things be lovely?
Whoops. What I meant to say is, it's eternal night, and you hear spooky music, and the whole area kind of smells like butts and dead people. I smell butts and dead people.
It was so nice, but oh well. Now we've got to deal with it being glum and oh well. I just like the way this starts out. The rest of the DLC is not quite like this, where she
They start shooting at you.
do this, but she does do some narration throughout the DLC at times. But the beginning part is what I like. About this one. It's a good shooter, I guess, if you could call it a shooter. I guess. Yeah, I guess it can be considered that. Area domination shooter, yeah. I don't really need a sniper if I'm using this for everything. This thing is pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as a sniper, but I'm not going to use snipers very much. One of my playthroughs, I was all strictly just snipers, pretty much. That was kind of fun. I had like 8 different snipers that I used, so that was kind of fun. I used snipers and pistols. I had 5 different snipers. I had 1 each of the elements and then a regular one, and then I had 5 different pistols. And then I had, I think, 1 shotgun and 1 grenade or rocket launcher. So, what's my favorite game element? Oh, you mean in Borderlands? Is that what you're talking about?
You get close to the entrance to Flame Rock Refuge, but suddenly the handsome sorcerer's pet dragon appears! Surprise attack!
Oh, I want to smack it.
Defeat the dragon, which I can't defeat.
But your attacks do nothing.
Spoiler, you can't defeat the dragon.
The dragon attacks and a spotting stack of critical hit!
Great. Are we done now?
Tina,
RPG, adventure, action, shooter, strategy, puzzle.
The boss
Man.
fight, players can't win.
Touche. Okay, everybody back up.
No more dragon.
Kill something.
But
Okay.
we do have something
How
else.
about a new boss?
Man, my favorite genre.
And his name is Mr. Bony Pants?
Man, that again comes with the territory of the specific game too. But if I had to choose one,
This pleases me.
I probably would like adventure games, probably like platforming adventure games where you get to go around and search worlds and collect stuff, and I guess if you consider that as an adventure game.
Alright, the road to Flame Rock Refuge is open. You should go there. Go, go, go.
So yeah, I'd probably say adventure. I mean, I don't know how you'd consider action. Action would be more along the lines of like Nathan Drake, the Drake's Fortune games. I guess those can be considered action games. Adventure games would be more like Spyro and Jack and Daxter, kind of things like that. So probably if I had to choose one, those are my probably favorite ones to play. But I'll play just about anything, except for certain sports games, depending on the sport and you know what year it is and stuff. I really haven't played a newer sports game in a while, or at least bought a sports game in a while, because I tend not to buy sports games very often. Only if the team that I was rooting for that particular year, or my specific team, would win or something, or has a really good roster, or it's like a certain player's last year or something like that. I'll pick it up a year after or so it's a little bit cheaper. But sports and racing are probably the two that I play the least amount of, unless you want to talk about Mario Kart, which is racing, and I will play that every day of my life if I had to. If that was the only game series, Mario Kart, there's a game series you were asking about earlier. Mario Kart, definitely in my top 5 game series. I freaking love Mario Kart. Which we're going to probably play some Mario Kart here soon, I think. Hopefully play it with people, so if I can get a bunch of people that follow here, we could probably play as a big group on Mario Kart 8 or something, but we'll see. But regular racing games, like sim racing games like NASCAR and F1 racing, things like that. So what would you play if you could only pick one, real or cartoon? You mean play... Or you mean talking about racing? Real or cartoon racing? You're just talking about in general realistic games or cartoon style games? And this, yeah, this DLC pack has a lot of stuff to it. I'm thinking of all the missions you do. There's a lot of content to this one. Any game. Oh, I like cartoon style. I mean, realistic is nice, but if they're going to do realistic, then it has to be spot on and look realistic and feel realistic, which can be hard to do sometimes. So I tend to go for the more fantasy / cartoony kind of style games. And just because you can have a little bit more imagination rather than just going full on realistic. But like GTA 5, I mean, it doesn't look, you know, like exactly like realistic, but it's set in a realistic world, has realistic physics, things like that, which I love. GTA 5, that was a great game. But I tend to go toward more the cartoony style of things. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some people together. I'll put, once I figure out exactly what I'm going to do and when it's going to happen, it'll probably be relatively soon. I want to do a whole Mario Kart week. So once I try to get some of these finished up, do like a Mario Kart week where every night I'll play one of the major Mario Kart games leading up to 8 again. And then for 8, we'll maybe see if we can get some of our followers on here and play together. I know there's at least 2 people I know, and now 3 counting you, that would want to join in. So that'll be good. So that also runs into the issue with my internet too. So I'm hoping we can get that to work. But besides GTA 5, that game is awesome. Haven't played GTA in a long time. I know they've done a ton of stuff to the online. I would like to get back into that. I would love if I could start playing my the Star Wars. Well, I would love to do Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. I have not played that in a long time. But the MMO Star Wars game I have, and I haven't played in forever, mainly because it was my computer not able to handle the game. So I would like to do that, but I know I wouldn't be able to play that in stream. I'm just talking about in general. I would like to play that again. But favorite Mario Kart is Double Dash. Yeah, I would actually kind of side with you on that. I tend to go toward Double Dash as well, even though I really do like 8. But there's something about Double Dash that I really like for some reason. So Vice City I liked. It wasn't my favorite GTA. I mean, out of the original 3, I probably was. I know most people, San Andreas was most people's favorites out of the original 3. Well, the original 3, you know, counting 3, Vice City and San Andreas, because technically GTA 1 and 2 were just strictly top-down games. But I tend to lean toward Vice City, and then I would say GTA 3, and then probably San Andreas. Well, I don't know. San Andreas may be my second favorite out of the originals, but I'd probably say 5 is my favorite overall. So now we're gonna reach Flame Rock Refuge. We'll go for a little bit more here. We'll maybe do one of the side missions around town or something here. So Flame Rock Refuge is like our home base here for this DLC. Like I said earlier, this DLC is huge. They went and decided to go all out for this. There are a ton of different things to do. There's a bunch of big bosses and everything.
In the distance, you see the town's scouting blimps. Always alert in case of battles and stuff. What you gonna do now?
Stop playing this game?
And they're talking to her, so...
Let's talk to some townfolk.
Talk to some townsfolk. I grew up with Double Dash, and it's the most unique of the Mario Karts. Yeah, it is. It's the only one that... yeah, it's, you know, some of the 7 and 8 added in the whole hang gliding and stuff and underwater. But 8 did have that unique, or Double Dash did have that uniqueness to it, the fact that there were 2 people that you could do. And plus, it was the only one that you could play 2 players on the same cart, which is kind of cool. Well, one drives and the other, you know, throws items, and then you can switch. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah, exactly. Play 2 people on one cart. See, we're thinking alike. All right, we're here to see some townfolk. What's up?
The Queen hath gone missing.
missing.
Uh-oh.
Maybe her bodyguard Eleanor knows where she went.
If the Queen doesn't return, we shall never see the sun again!
Sounds like we should go find this Eleanor.
Yep.